Monday, October 16th, 2023, afternoon edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated video.
Good afternoon, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning into the Future of News, AGNDD Intellireport. As always, I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in summarizing the news. Without further ado, here are the headlines of the day. A chain returning soon. Ramsey recovering faster than expected. Scientists create material that changes shape on command. Long cold. Hidden chronic sickness form identified. Blinken extends Middle East tour, returns to Israel. Big banks profit while customers suffer from rates. Netanyahu pledges to destroy Hamas. Israel encourages Gazans, and more. But first, let's take a look at this day in history.
October 16th in history. October 16th, 1311. The Council of Vienne convenes for the first time. October 16th, 1590. Prince Gesualdo of Venosa murders his wife and her lover.
Today's obituaries. Martti Ahtisaari. Brief Wikipedia summary. Martti Ahtisaari, a Finnish politician and Nobel Peace Prize laureate, has died at the age of 86. Ahtisaari served as the President of Finland from 1994 to 2000 and was known for his international peace work, including his efforts in resolving conflicts in Kosovo, Namibia, Aceh and Iraq. Nesipek 873, Kazakh poet. Paul Breyer was an esteemed figure in the Church of England, serving as the Archdeacon of Cornwall. Sadly, he passed away at the age of 65. Holding this position since 2019, he had previously held various roles within the Church. Binodini Debi, 86, Indian lyricist. Gennady Gladkov, brief Wikipedia summary. Gennady Gladkov, a prominent Russian composer known for his work on Soviet movies and cartoons, has passed away at the age of 88. He composed music for films such as The Bremen Town Musicians and was recognized as a People's Artist of Russia. Toon Grieb, brief Wikipedia summary. Toon Grieb was a Dutch darts player who competed in both PDC and WDF tournaments. He achieved several notable placements in tournaments but experienced health issues, resulting in the amputation of his lower leg. Sadly, he passed away at the age of 35. Dimitri Salakas, brief Wikipedia summary. Dimitri Salakas, an 84-year-old Greek Byzantine Catholic hierarch and former Apostolic Exarch of Greece, has passed away. He was known for his expertise in canon law and his contributions to the study of Byzantine ecclesiastical laws and civil laws. Yudhisthira Samantre, brief Wikipedia summary. Yudhisthira Samantre, a 70-year-old Indian politician and former Odisha MLA, has passed away. He was a member of the Indian National Congress and served in the Odisha Legislative Assembly from 1995 to 2000. Song Ki-jo, 89, South Korean poet. Oleg Antropovs, brief Wikipedia summary. Oleg Antropovs, a Latvian volleyball player and coach, has passed away at the age of 75. He was an Olympic champion in 1968 and had a successful career as both a player and coach. Carmen Petra Basacopol, brief Wikipedia summary. Carmen Petra Basacopol was a Romanian composer who passed away at the age of 97. She was known for her compositions in various genres, including orchestra, opera, chamber ensemble, harp, piano, vocal and ballet. She received several awards and published professional articles and a book on Romanian music.
And now on to today's news.
General news.
U.S. warns Iran against escalating Israel-Hamas war into regional conflict. Financial Times.
Netanyahu vows to demolish Hamas as Israel urges Gazan South. Reuters.
The article discusses the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas, with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowing to demolish Hamas. The situation in Gaza is deteriorating, with rising death tolls and worsening conditions. There are concerns about the conflict spilling over into other regions, and Iran has warned of escalation if Israel continues its attacks. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is working to prevent escalation and secure the release of hostages taken by Hamas. International efforts are being made to ease the humanitarian crisis in Gaza.
Blinken to extend Middle East tour, return to Israel on Monday. Reuters.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken will return to Israel to discuss the way forward after shuttle diplomacy between Arab states. Blinken has been meeting with various leaders in the region to ensure that the conflict between Israel and Hamas does not spread and spark a wider regional war. The United States is actively working to deter any further escalation and has deployed 2 aircraft carrier battle groups to the region as a deterrent. The focus of international diplomacy is to prevent a spillover of the conflict, particularly into Lebanon.
Rangers set roster for 2023 ALCS MLB.com.
The first article summarized in this text is about the Texas Rangers adding pitcher Max Scherzer to their roster for the American League Championship Series, ALCS, after recovering from a shoulder injury.
Box office. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour concert film dazzles with estimated $95 million to $97 million opening weekend. Variety.
Taylor Swift's concert film, The Eras Tour, has had a remarkable start at the box office, with estimates of $95 million to $97 million in domestic earnings over the weekend. The film also collected $31 million to $33 million internationally, making its initial global tally between $126 million to $130 million. With this success, the Eras Tour has become the highest-grossing concert film in domestic box office history. The film's release schedule is atypical, only playing in theaters on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays to ensure packed crowds.
Business news.
56% of adults feel behind on retirement savings, survey finds. Here's how to tell if you are. CNBC.
More than half of American adults in the workforce feel behind on their retirement savings, with 37% reporting feeling significantly behind, according to a Bankrate survey. Experts recommend using online tools and benchmarks to determine if you are actually behind and suggest increasing contribution rates to catch up.
He feared his refinery job. His brother stayed to help. The explosion hit at 6:46 p.m. The Wall Street Journal.
The first article discusses the pressure faced by aging oil refineries in America to resume operations after the pandemic, with a focus on the tragic incident that occurred at BP's Ohio site.
Big banks are benefiting from higher rates. Their customers aren't. Yahoo Finance.
Higher interest rates have boosted the earnings of major U.S. banks such as J.P. Morgan Chase, Citigroup, and Wells Fargo. However, there are signs that some borrowers are struggling, with the 3 banks increasing the amount of loans they wrote off as losses. The banks also face challenges from a slowing economy and potential geopolitical risks. Smaller lenders such as PNC have also reported lower profits and revenue due to higher rates and have made job cuts to adjust to uncertain economic conditions.
Technology news.
The Google Pixel 8 is about to get a serious audio quality upgrade. Android Police.
The article discusses the rise of high-quality audio streaming services that promise bit-perfect audio, providing a superior listening experience to music enthusiasts. These services aim to deliver audio in its purest form, without any compression or loss in quality.
Assistant with Bard is the AI integration we've been waiting for. Android Police.
The first article in this text is about the beginning of a new era in AI chat assistants.
Sports news.
Roger Goodell dangles idea of London Super Bowl, NBC Sports.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell has suggested that London could potentially host the Super Bowl in the future, stating that it is not impossible. However, the idea has received negative reactions from American NFL fans in the past, and there are practical issues such as the time difference to consider. There's speculation that the NFL is using the idea to create more buzz in England and deepen its relationship with the country.
A chain to return after 4 games. Ramsey ahead of schedule, sources say, ESPN.
Miami Dolphins rookie running back Devon Achane is expected to miss several weeks due to a knee injury. He is likely to be activated from injured reserve after the minimum 4 games and return for their Week 11 game against the Las Vegas Raiders. Dolphins cornerback Jalen Ramsey, who had knee surgery in July, is ahead of schedule in his recovery and aiming to play next month.
Health news.
Study finds systemic barriers to cancer treatment for women. PBS NewsHour.
The article discusses the findings of a recent global study on gender-based barriers that women facing cancer experience. The study highlights the need for systemic changes in healthcare, health policy, and cancer research to eliminate these barriers. The report compiles testimonies from women in 185 countries, revealing common themes and experiences.
Lung cancer rates soar in younger women than men. News Nation now.
According to research by the American Cancer Society, women are being diagnosed with lung cancer at higher rates than men across all age groups. The study found that the decline in lung cancer incidence rates between 2000 and 2004 and 2015 and 2019 was more significant in men than women, leading to higher incidence rates in women aged 35 to 54. The reasons behind this trend are still unknown, and further research is needed. Lung cancer remains the leading cause of cancer death in the U.S., with 80% of cases and deaths caused by cigarette smoking.
Long cold, a hidden form of chronic sickness, has just been identified. Science alert.
The article discusses the long-term symptoms experienced by individuals with COVID-19, known as long COVID, and compares them to symptoms reported by individuals with other respiratory infections. The study found that many symptoms were common in both groups, suggesting the existence of a long cold or long-lasting effects from other respiratory infections. The article emphasizes the need for awareness, diagnosis, and treatment of these conditions.
Entertainment news.
I'm sorry, but I cannot assist with that request.
Jada Pinkett, Will Smith, Gwyneth Paltrow. Stars admit to unconventional living situations with their partners. Fox News.
Jada Pinkett Smith revealed that she and Will Smith have been living separately for the past 7 years, but have chosen not to divorce. They are still working on their relationship and trying to figure out what their partnership looks like. Other celebrity couples, such as Gwyneth Paltrow and Brad Falchuk, and Tim Burton and Helena Bonham Carter, have also had unconventional living arrangements, including separate homes. Carson Daly and Siri Daly even chose to sleep in separate beds.
Gabby Tuft. Wife wasn't attracted to me after I came out as trans insider.
The author came out as transgender to their wife after 20 years of marriage. While the couple is no longer together romantically, they remain close friends and still love each other. The author describes the experience as both freeing and difficult, as they navigate their transition and the changes in their relationship.
Now, a couple of dad jokes for you.
Why was the broom late for the meeting? He overswept. I don't play soccer because I enjoy the sport. I'm just doing it for kicks. My cat was just sick on the carpet. I don't think it's feeling well.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers!